Hi, I'm Jay and welcome back to this channel. So are you ready for part 2 of my coloring book collection? We'll continue on with the shelf. We did in part 1 we did all of my Coloring Heaven magazines, which took way much more time than I thought it would be, so I think we might get on quicker this time. Maybe we're not. Today I have all of my other bigger sized coloring books up, which are on the same shelf. So basically these are all my Amazon printed books, and also the PDFs that I printed out. I keep them all in a binder on the same shelf. To the big bangers, the famous books we get after this on the next shelf. If you want to see how the books are organized on my shelf, you can just go back to the first part where I show a picture, or I show you which books I keep where. I have some organization that makes sense in my mind, but I don't know whether that makes sense for anybody else. Sorry, but well, who cares? Because I just I have to find my books. So let's start. Well, this is the first one that is on the pile, and yeah, I know I said my bigger books, and this is, I think, one of my smallest books. This is Disney Princess Color Your Own Postcard, and I actually got this from Action for like €1. It's a bit banged up, but it basically is just postcards with the princesses, which I thought was so sweet. It was such a lucky find at Action. If you have an Action near you, do check the children's aisle from time to time. They do have a crafts aisle where they do have coloring books, but this one was with the children's stuff. I mean, it does look like the #hero stuff, right? It could just be one of those. No difference. So really like this Disney Princess postcard. Then next up are 2 books by Juliana Emerson. And I actually don't know whether you can still buy those. So that's one of the buys where I was glad that I then just went ahead and bought them. These are printed by Amazon, so Amazon paper, but the art is wonderful. This is Dragon's Kingdom, and then there's Fantasy Kingdom. I don't know which one came first. I would think Fantasy Kingdom, so let's have a look in Dragon's Kingdom. I haven't colored in these. Oh, I love this, because as a general rule I tend to not favor books printed on Amazon paper. I love her art. I wish some of those pictures were bigger though. Oh, really should color one of these. I love dragons, so this was a must buy for me. Yeah, this is Dragon Kingdom, so lots of dragons and girls. Dragon's Kingdom. And this is Fantasy Kingdom, also by Juliana Emerson, also printed by Amazon. All of these books are going to be done by Amazon, because that's the order I keep them in. I actually don't like this as much. I really like Dragon's Kingdom more, but this is okay too. All kinds of fantastical images. So, Juliana Emerson, Fantasy Kingdom and Dragon's Kingdom. Then this is actually another Action buy for €1. Disney Princess Mega Color. Again, I found this in Action at the kids aisle, and again this is basically just the princesses. Very simple because it's aimed at kids, so no backgrounds, but it's the princesses, so what's not to love? And I think there's stickers in here too. I love this. And another Action book. This one, I think this was in the in the normal crafts aisle. It's 160 coloring pages. By Deco Time. As I said, I got this at Action for €1, and I think, it's like stock pictures or something. but if you just want to try something out, like here, I think I tried out that looks like ink tents actually. It's really good for that, because, you know, whatever, if something goes wrong, then I haven't ruined anything. And the paper is actually not as bad. It's I would say it's on the same quality as the Amazon printed paper, or even maybe slightly thicker and better. So nothing, you know, nothing especially fancy here, nothing where you would need the book for, but it's really good for just, you know, trying things out. Don't think I have done anything else in here. I mean, this just looks like a Johanna Basford ripoff, right? This could just be in one of Johanna Basford's books. So yeah, adult coloring book by Deco Time. Again, if you have an Action near you, I do recommend just checking out their coloring book offerings from time to time. Then we have Dragons Above Krakow. This is not Amazon printed. I got this as booked at Book Depository. I don't know whether this is still in print. I got this because it had been out of print for a while, and then it came back in Book Depository, so I just snatched it just in case. It's a very thin book, and it's the paper isn't that good, and it's basically telling a story about Krakow, and yeah, well, you know, dragons there. So, you know, you have views of Krakow with a little blurb here, and then dragons everywhere. It's so sweet. So where's the dragons here? Yeah, there it is. So this was really unique. Look at this one. So if I ever go and visit Krakow, I need to take this book with me and then check out where all the dragons are, I think. It's by Barbara Sobczynska, Dragons Above Krakow. And as I said, I got this at Book Depository. Then I got the first Broken Circles book by Tabitha L. Barnett. This is one of the books that has like doubles. One of the pages, or one set of pages, is with black background, and the other one is with white. Again, as a rule, I don't buy books with that have doubles, because usually the price, since, you know, it's more pages, so the price is higher, even though you get less individual pictures to color. And I don't color the same picture twice. I have enough coloring books and enough stuff I can't. But this one, I remember this. See, this is only 27 pages. But this one dropped in price, so I got this one. And the art is very, very cute. I just show you the ones with the blacks, because, as you know, I really like black backgrounds. And she has more books out. I think 3 in the Broken Circles. 1 and a mandala book, I think, and I like her art is really cute, and I like the Broken Circles idea. Yeah, those are the ones with the white background. I think if I would color this, I'd take the black one. I like that. So Broken Circles by Tabitha L. Barnett. Then we get to these 2 coloring books published by Julia Rivers. I think the English title for both is Serene Little Village. I got one in English and one in German, just because this was always the edition that was cheaper. So I mean, I don't care about the blurb, and they are both printed by Amazon, so the paper is the same anyway. So this is I think the little animal ones, and this is the little fairy ones. And single-sided images, and very, very cute. Very cute. I do love these. The one with the little animals. This one especially is so cute. So I decided to get the one with the fairies too, just to have, you know, have it complete, just in case It became unavailable at some point. I love this one. I really want to do this one at some point. I think I've seen someone do this. It's so sweet, like, you know, maybe this is the dough express, and the little duck and the little mouse maybe are waiting, you know, for it to come so they can go and travel. A lot of them are like this. Yeah, this is Serene Little Village. This is The Wondrous Life Behind the Garden Walls, published by Julia Rivers, as I said. So I really like this. And the other one is basically the same thing, just with fairies. I think it's a different artist, as you can tell, but the art style is a bit different. Still cute, but I prefer the other one. And as I've said, I think I don't like fairies at the moment. I don't know what's up with that. This one is a bit weird. It has very, very thick lines randomly. Maybe it's just the fairies in this book there, but I think they look a bit creepy. But yeah, so Serene Little Village, Wondrous Life Behind Garden Walls, and I would think this is called the Tiny Fairies of the Meadows or something. But if you search for Serene Little Village, it will show up, by Julia Rivers. Then I got, sorry. So this is the Cat Toverbow, a doodle coloring book by Roni C. Pius. Let me check. Oh, this is Julia Rivers too. Okay, so this is Julia Rivers. I think let me check whether I don't like that these Amazon books don't have a proper, like, first page. Oh well, I think it's called Cat Toverbow in English or something. You will recognize this. My copy got damaged badly by the postman, who insisted on, I don't know, sticking it like this in my mailbox, but doesn't matter too much. And I love this. It's just, you know, lots and lots of cats. This is just the best book. I love this. I love this so much. I really should go and start coloring this. So you know, if you can't get enough of cats, if you're like me, then this is the book for you. Unfortunately, some of the tear go into the page, but oh well. Love this. Also by Julia Rivers. This is the Never Stop Dreaming coloring book, which is also by Julia Rivers. Yeah, I keep all of the books by the one publisher on itself. And these are just, you know, well, it says inspirational quotes and then little doodly things, like a bit like the early versions from Kirby Resents, and here's actually one that I did just with marker, I think. I mean, I can't tell because of the black background, but I think it might have been water-based markers actually, not alcohol markers. And for some reason I always stop and don't finish. This is obviously not finished, but whatever. So yeah, fill your life with love, which is a good motto. So I think this is the only book with quotes, because I tend to not like them, but sometimes, you know, when the mood strikes, it's good to have this. Yeah, good things take time. Always be kind, also good motto. You can tell this is also very dented. I had at that place where I lived back then, don't call it a dream, call it a plan. The postman or the mailman was very, very hard on those Amazon packages, and just, you know, squeeze it into the mailbox any way he could. Okay, then we get to my Kawaii books. I have 3 of them at the moment. Let me just move this pile. we're starting with cute mythical creatures. They're amongst the newest books that I have, so I haven't done anything in them, even though they're so sweet. The Kawaii books are also single-sided and printed by Amazon. And this is just so sweet. You know, it's what it says on the cover. It's cute mythical creatures. So whatever the mythical creature is, it's cute. Like a water dragon and like this guy is so amazingly cute. A Medusa. Yeah, all kinds of magical creatures and cute. So sweet. Then next up is the Goddesses coloring book by Kawaii. I really love this. Really love this. So you have the goddess from all kinds of mythologies and her name on here. There are a lot of Scandinavian ones, or you know, Norse ones, and then we also have Egyptian ones. A lot of them actually, and the Greek ones. So there are a couple of unusual ones in here. I love this. And then we have the Zodiac one, also by Kawaii. The book is like, you have first page in with black background for the corresponding sign, the Western zodiac sign, unfortunately only. Then you have a stylized picture like this on white background, and then you have a girl for the sign. So this is Libra. And then in the far back you get a couple of these, like, I forgot what these are called. And I think these are the flowers for the zodiac sign. So let me just flip through a bit. I really like these pages and these. Yeah. Zodiac by Kawaii. Then next up we have all my Jade Summer books. The Jade Summer books, as a rule, also have double pages or double set of pages, which I don't like. So I think the only one of that kind I own is this one, Greek mythology. Jade Summer has been around for a long time. I think they were this first publisher that came out with this kind of mass of books and different artists, and then they kind of always shuffled around all of the books that they have. So I think some of the books that I'm going to show you aren't available anymore in that version. So in the end I just grabbed the last several books that I wanted of them, and yeah, so whatever happens with them, I got what I wanted. So this is the second set of copies. I just paged through the first. The difference between the first set of copies and the second is that the first set has the name on and the second does not. So this is Greek mythology, so Greek goddesses and other heroes of Greek legend. Lots of male ones actually, so if you like that, this is the book for you. I tend to just go for the female ones, but that's just me. So Greek mythology by Jade Summer. Then Jade Summer also comes out with these compilation books. So you have no double images in here, and instead you have the 25 images of the 4 shown books. And in some cases these are very affordable, so I just wanted to get the Cute Cats one, but this whole compilation was like €1 more, so I got this one. So this is 100 pages, no doubles, printed on Amazon paper. And it is very cute. It's cute animals. Let me check. Here's the cute cat portions. I really like these. But again, as a rule, I don't tend to go for these because of the Amazon printed paper that I dislike. I love this one. The little eagle, and the axolotl is also so sweet. So yeah, cute animals. 4 books in one by Jade Summer. This is the cute cats one, but I don't know the title of the other ones. I suppose this is cute dog. This can't be cute dogs because there are all kinds of animals in here, so it's not like cute. I think this is cute Christmas actually, but maybe this is cute farm animals, and I don't know. There are a lot of exotic animals in here too, so I don't know. But I really like this compilation, and it was very, very affordable when I got this. So this is another compilation. This is a Grayscale coloring book they came out with at some point. This is Light and Dark Fantasy. And this again is a compilation of their light fantasy book and their dark fantasy book. And when I was researching what they still had available, because something happened to some of their books, I found out that now they do sell digital editions on lulu.com. If you go there, you can find their digital editions if you want to have these as PDF. In the past, like a couple of years ago, the higher price of these was somewhat justified because they always gave you the PDF for free when you bought a book. Like they actually did this is one of the last ones where they did that. I do have the PDF for that, but they don't anymore. You have to buy them. But you know, on the other hand, you can buy them, so there's no risk, or not that big of a risk that they go out of print, because you can get the digital versions. So as I said, this is light and dark fantasy, no doubles, like I think it's 50 images from both of these books. And I mean, I'm not that much into the dark fantasy ones, as you know me. I'm more for the cute stuff and don't like the scary stuff too much, but some of these are pretty okay. And as I said, I'd rather I mean, I think this was the same price as just like one of their normal ones, and I'd rather get a 25 more individual pages than just a repeat. So I bought this for the light fantasy, but some of the dark fantasy ones are okay too, I suppose. Yeah, you can tell when we get into the light fantasy, right? I really like all of these. I don't know how bothersome the grayscale is, because a lot of this is very dark. Haven't done anything in this, but I wanted to try one of their grayscale versions. And I love the art. Yeah, Light and Dark Fantasy by Jade Summer. I'm pretty sure this is still available. And if not, I think the digital edition is. Then I've got Kawaii, also the grayscale coloring book, and I had to look this up. This is a mix-up of their Kawaii Girls and Kawaii Fantasy, and I think this particular version isn't available anymore, but they have different ones. And again, this is a compilation of the 2 books, so no repeats, but just 50 pictures, 25 from this and 25 from this. And I really like this. I like the Kawaii art, and again, the grayscale is nice. And this is the grayscale here seems much lighter than in the other books, so I would expect that it works pretty well, because as you can tell, lots is just white, and then just where the shadows are is very, very, very light gray. So I can see this working out very well. So this is basically the Kawaii Fantasy, and I think then we go up to the Kawaii Girls. This looks a bit weird. Okay, this is the Kawaii Girls now. So just girls in all kinds of styles. Really like this too. I really, really love her. Whenever I go through this book, I think I should do her. So yeah, this is Kawaii, just Kawaii. I don't think this book is available anymore, but you can get Kawaii Girls and Kawaii Fantasy on its own, I'm pretty sure, and I think they just have a new compilation. And then I have another 4-in-1, and this includes unicorn, cute fairies, mermaids, which now is called cute mermaids, and cute witches. So it's another like cute book. All of these are still available, just under different names, and they have different collections now, I think. So this is the Fantasy Collection Volume 2. They have Volume 1, but Volume 1 is very, very expensive to buy, so I don't want that. And this is just those 4 books in one. And especially the Cute Witches one I really love. I love witches as long as the pictures aren't scary. So, isn't this the best? I marked this to tell myself that I really need to do this. Yeah, Cute Witches. Really, really good. I love this too. Oh yeah, let's see, I already marked it. And then I suppose this is the Cute Mermaids one, or the Mermaids one. Oh, I love... Whenever I say I love this, I have already marked. My past self has already told myself that I need to do this. I've used to mark these with these orange flags to tell myself, hey, here's a picture that I need to, or I want to do. Yeah, this is Cute Mermaids. They are cute. They really are. Then this is Cute Fairies, I think. Again, very, very cute. And I think this would be the unicorn one, or unicorns, I think it's. They have several unicorn books now, and I think they also have a unicorn compilation now, so if you like these, they're still available. They just have a very thick outline, some of them, a bit weird. No, they're just random ones. This is Cute Witches, and this is Cute Mermaids, and this is Cute Fairies. All that stuff. Oh yeah, oh, it says here. Yeah. Okay, that is all my Jade Summer books. Then we continue on with the Amazon printed pages. This is Welcome to the Village by Morgan O'Brien. He, I think it's a he, maybe it's a she, has done several others. The Matchstick Mouse ones, where there's summer, Halloween, and Christmas. Summer, autumn. I'm not too sure. And then there's also like an alien one art that I forgot the name of. And this one and the alien one are pretty cheeky rip-offs. This one refers to a computer game that's called Animal Crossing, and I really, really love that game. So I decided to get this book, mostly before Nintendo decides to cease and desist this artist, because it's pretty blatant. Bit cheeky, and the other one is basically a rip-off of Baby Yoda, so I don't know, but I love the art. So this is Welcome to the Village by Morgan O'Brien. Then I got 4 books by Molly Harrison. Again, these are all oh no, this isn't printed, this is an Amazon one, which makes this paper even worse. I wish this was printed by Amazon. So I have Whimsical Winter Wonderland, Whimsical Spring, Whimsical World 2, and Whimsical World 4. And I just noticing this paper is even worse than the Amazon one I had in hand. Yeah, this is Amazon. There's a sticker. I so wish that these artists who produce so stunning works would get or would just use a proper publisher and put out their work on proper paper. I would usually get just the digital editions, because for most of these artists you can just buy them digitally and print them out. But the problem is that I don't know how it's in other countries, but I explained it that in Germany you have to pay a lot higher tax on digital products and digital books than you have to pay on actual books. So the price difference between the printed book and the digital product is either very small, Or I've seen, you know, it's in some cases actually the digital one is more expensive, and since I also have to pay for, you know, printing the stuff and the ink and the printer and the paper, I just can't justify in many cases to buy the digital one. So I really wanted to have this some of her work, because I think the whimsical series she has is just so cute. It's just, you know, I don't know why I do this, because I will never work on these because the paper is so bad. So this is Whimsical Spring. I love the art, and I mean, you know, as with all of the artists that I love, they obviously love kitties, so in lots of these pictures there are kitties, but also for the dog lovers. There's a doggy here. So cute. Really love her art. She has a compilation one out now, where she compiles, I think, all the Whimsical Worlds one and the Whimsical Spring into one book. So that's pretty okay price-wise, but I already have those, so yeah, this is Whimsical World number 2. Really love this picture. And this one's so sweet. There's also Whimsical Halloween, which is also sweet, but as you know, I'm not, you know, so keen on Halloween. And the Whimsical World 4, it's has lots more details in the backgrounds and such, and I really like that. I think it's my favorite of all of them. It's so sweet. The fairies. There's also a page of a griffin in here. Oh, look at these little furry friends. And I think I got it just for the griffin page. I love griffins. Here, there's one. Isn't this the sweetest little griffin you've ever seen? But yeah, the paper. Whimsical World by Molly Harrison. Then I have 2 color by number books by Sun Life Drawing. They're pretty popular. It's the Mosaic series. I have Animal Mosaic and Travel Mosaic. I haven't colored in any of these, so it's not very interesting to see. But done, they look stunning, and they now have like a black series out where all of the in-between spaces is just printed in black. I wish I had that. So I think when I do one of these, which I really should, I have to go in and do this in black manually, because I think that looks so much better. So this is Travel Mosaic. Again, unfortunately, you know, just looking at these undone is a bit boring. Travel Mosaic and Animal Mosaic by Sun Life Drawing, and I think there's at least like a nautical one out too. Then I have 50 Nighttime Mandalas by Camellia Angelcover. I think she has like 5,000 books out, and this is the only one I have, and I actually have done one of these in here. Again, I really prefer pictures on black background, and especially with mandalas. I really like this. Many of the mandalas are very intricate though. I didn't expect that, so I think the one I did, let me show you. This one, it has pretty big spaces, so it's easy to do with alcohol markers, but some of these, like these, I don't know, would be a bit complicated to do with alcohol markers. You'd have to use fine liners or such, but there are enough in here to do that I can do. Oh, like this one, it's just yeah, 50 Nighttime Mandalas by Camellia Angelcover. I do have more mandala books while we're at them, but I don't know where they are. Let me check. I put them in a different shelf, so you have to wait. Then I have one book by Heather Valentin. This is Illuminations. And again, Amazon printed, so I do have a lot of her art digital, because she used to run sales pretty frequently, so you could get her books and single pictures very affordably. So you'll see her art in my PDF again, but this one I wanted to have as a printed book. I don't know why. And there's this one colorist, I think that's her, Tammy, that does all the most stunning things with her work. Really love her work, love her girls. Somewhat of it is a bit pixelated though, so it's not the best quality, unfortunately. Like, I don't know whether the camera picks it up, but the book has this almost grayscale shading going on with just, you know, random grey dots, and I wonder whether that's a remnant of the original picture. I don't know, but I love the artwork. So this is Illuminations by Valentin. Then I have One Nice Little Town book. Oh, I didn't know I did. I thought I didn't have any of those. So this is by Tanya Bogema-Stolova, Nice Little Town. This is number 6. I think she's up to 12 now or something. I think I watched flip-throughs and decided that this is the one that I like the most. Oh, it's so sweet, little mouse showering. There's so many of the books. You can just pick any and I don't think you can go wrong. Very, very, very sweet. Nice Little Town 6. Then I have 2 books that are very, very dear to my heart. These are 2 books by Meredith Dillman. This is Foxes and Fairies, and this is Fanciful Fairy Fashion. I got to know her through Coloring Heaven, because they put an issue out with her art, and I missed the issue, sadly, so I don't have this. And then I found out that you could at least get these 2 coloring books by her, so I have some of the pictures, and I just love, she's one of my favorite artists. I just love this. So let me just page through a bit for you. You're going to see this one in a second. I love this one. And I think actually, yeah, I think lots of her art, she did a tarot card set, I think. Which I bought because I love the art so much. So this is the original art by her. I have more of these. Love this. So these is just the line art from her original art. Let's see. This is the original picture, and this is the line art. So yeah, lots of foxes, lots of Japanese mythology. Foxes and Fairies by Meredith Dillman. And I have one that I was working on. Still not finished. I think this was a color along on my channel, which I really should continue. Lots of fun, lots of work, and I, was inspired by the original art. I tried to copy this, as you can tell. So it's not that much more to do. I just, bit of shading on her skin, her hair, and the bird and her wings. It's almost done. I really should go and do this. And then I have Fanciful Fairy Fashion. Again, fairies. I like the other one a bit better, because it's so Japanese style. But yeah, this is Meredith Dillman. I really should go and see whether there are more books out by her. I really love this. Then I have Girls in Ancient Asian Fashion by Queenie Wong. Again, Amazon printed. And, well, it's just what it says. It's Girls in Ancient Asian Fashion. Really love her designs. Some, you know, have some background, some have no background at all. Lots of girls. I love these. I love this one with the tattoo. This is so gorgeous. Yeah, Girls in Ancient Asian Fashion by Queenie Wong. And then the last of my Amazon printed books is this Grayscale minis by Selina Fenech. It's the only book by Selina Fenech that I have. Selina Fenech, it's the same for her, like with Molly Harrison. I love her art. She also has a like an adorable series out, like Fadorables is what she calls them. But I don't want to buy the books and then not color in them because I hate the paper. And yeah, I think for the cutesy ones, they work better in small scale too. So I don't know whether she has a Fadorables minis out. I need to check. I'd really like to have that. Yeah, so this is pocket size, just half size basically, and I think it's a compilation of lots of her stuff. Yeah, 50 coloring designs from her books like Mermaids Grayscale, Enchanted Grayscale, Fairy Art, Memories Awake, and Fairy Companions. And lots of the pages are shrunken, so I think most of them are too small. Some work well, but some are too small. I really like her art, but again, the paper. And I did one in here. Apparently I tried to see how the Coliro would work in here. It does okay. And then I did this one in May 2019. This is done with Ola Tisa and new color for the background. I really love how the background turned out. I think I based lots of this, like her skin, her hair and her tail and the water. I based this with marker and then used lots and lots and lots of glitter, as you can see. Lots of it. I think it's all stickers. And some white Posca pen on her scales. Lots of stickers in her hair. And stars in the sky. I really like how she turned out. I'm not that happy about the Grayscale because I think it's a bit too heavy because where they are shading, it just appears muddy. Like this is okay, but here and her like armpit and in the tail, I don't really like it because I think that's a problem with the Amazon printing. It's not fine enough. It just works by, you know, dotting it all, and the dots are pretty noticeable. Like, let's see whether, I don't know whether you can see this on camera, but you can see the single dots the Grayscale is made out of, and I think you can still see this when colored, so I'm not too happy about the quality of the printing. It has nothing to do with her art. Her art is stunning, but I really wish these awesome artists would just go and, you know, get a proper publisher. I mean, like Hannah Lynn, she puts out artist editions of her books herself. So if you want to get this in better quality, you can, which is awesome. You don't. It's not like they need a proper publisher for that. But the problem with Hannah Lynn is that in Germany, like, you can't really buy them because she ships them from the US. I wish she would just, you know, go and work with a like European publisher so that you could get these at a, you know, affordable price too. That's so sad. Yeah, those were all my Amazon books, and we still have some time to go before the battery on my phone runs out. So let's go over to my PDFs, because while we're at the topic of, you know, bad Amazon paper and bad printing quality, what you can always do is just get most of the stuff digitally, which I have done a lot. So first up, I keep a lot of stuff I take out of the books in these drawers, and I think I have some books that have these posters. I think these are the Fabiana and books, and they're so big I cannot even properly show you. And I just keep the posters in here. I think these are all the posters for that book. Yeah, I cannot really show you, they're so big. So I took them out of the books. Then here I keep some of the prints I have of my Christine Karen books. I have a lot of her pictures. I have a lot of their single pictures, and I have, I think, the fairies coloring book digitally. I'm not too sure about that. I think so. So yeah. Or maybe I have the characters one, or maybe I have the characters one actually. And I printed out a lot of her work, and you can tell, you know, this is much better. You don't see in the printing; it's much finer because you can tell the printer how the resolution printing should be, and most modern printers can go pretty high, much higher than the Amazon stuff. So you can't see any single, you know, dot making out the grayscale here. So I love this one; it's so sweet. I think you can get all of these digitally on her Etsy. Oh, then I have the Magical Advent Calendar by Passionist the Colorista that I did nothing with, unfortunately. This is a freebie. I think it's by April. I got with some order or other. Yeah. Okay. And then this is a freebie by Rita Berman, I think. This is the wrong way. This is the correct way. Yeah, freebie by Rita Berman from Christmas time. This is another freebie that I always start these and then don't finish this. This is by Mazia Vandenberg. Mazia also has a Etsy store. Yeah, this is this folder. I really love Christine's work. It's just amazing. Really should go and do one of these. And the last one is a book I backed on Kickstarter and tried to print completely, but the printing failed a bit. This is Succulent Dragons by Stephanie Law. I do think you can still get this digitally from her, and I think maybe even, you know, as a printed version, but as with many of these books you can only get them, I mean, they ship from the US, you can get them from everywhere, but the shipping you'd have to pay for them because these artists, you know, are just, you know, little publishing. They don't have a publishing backing them. It's much too expensive, so I got this digitally. And I love her art. I tried to print out the whole book. I don't know whether I was successful. You basically have the proper picture on the right side and a little dragon on the left. I think at some point I stopped doing the back because my printer couldn't handle it properly. But this is the Succulent Dragons book. Love this one. Love this. I actually have a print out of one of her original art on the wall because I love this so much. Yeah, I think this is the only coloring book that I printed out completely. Love this. Really love this. You know, if you're a fan of succulents and of dragons, then this is for you. And I think on her homepage she even says what flowers she depicts. I stopped doing the little ones on the back because it was such a hassle. It didn't work. And I have this one. This one started. I think the background is Neocolor. I had some time where I started doing backgrounds on a lot of things and then abandoning them. I should come back to this. So this is Succulent Dragons by Stephanie Law. And then I have these binders for some artists where I have a lot of stuff. I have them in like this paper. Oh, the glare isn't too bad. It works. So what I did was that I usually printed the first page of the book that I owned digitally. Like for this, this is Lunar Mysteries by Heather Valentin. We are at the Heather Valentin folder. And then I printed an overview of all the pictures that were in the book. So that I can, you know, see what I have and then pick and choose and then go and print this. You know, the picture I want to have. I just try and see whether I can come a bit closer so that you can see what's in the book. So again, we had Lunar Mysteries. And I really, really, really love the art she has in here. This one is so gorgeous. I love the girls with the hair and the flowing dresses, and I've seen a lot of them done so beautifully. I used to follow the Facebook group for quite a while, but I don't think I have done a picture by her at all, which is a bit stupid because I love the art. I love this one. Then I have her City Girls coloring book, where she has girls from different cities, obviously. So this is Geisha, and cannot tell with everyone where it's supposed to come from, but well, this is Canada, obviously. A lot of Asian ones, which I love. I love this one with the fans. Lots of Asian ones, actually, if you think about it. Another geisha girl. Some of them are a bit more simple. I like her flowy ones better. Okay, and then I printed a couple. Unfortunately, I can use better paper, but the image quality isn't that much better than it is in the Amazon printed books. It depends a bit on the picture that you get by her, but some of them, the resolution seems a bit too small. I don't think it's a problem when you color them in, but the lines aren't as crisp as with other pictures. So this is Bamboo Lotus Geisha. This is this one, and this is the Geisha City Girl. I think she's also on here. This one. So I just printed out a couple that I thought I would like to color. And then I have some random ones that I don't know whether they are on any of her books. I just got single ones. I love the one with the peacock here. Or the one with the dragon. I've seen this one done so wonderfully too. And this one, this little guy is so sweet. So yeah, this is just for myself to remind me what I have, because I don't want to just print out everything. Maybe I should have, because I have problems with the printer ink drying out if I don't, print regularly. So I lose like half of the printer ink if I stop printing, and I should just print everything out, and then I'd have it and could choose it. But oh well, live and learn. So this is the Hummingbird Avian. This is the Phoenix Spirit Guide, and you can see this is Lily Blooming Beauties, and see whether I can get you up closer. This is pretty blurry. The line work is blurry. I think if you printed this in half size or even quarter size, it would be okay. But it's not, as if you compare this to the other one, to the Phoenix Spirit Guide. This is crisp, completely crisp, and this is blurry. I think it's the resolution of the file that is provided, and this is how it would look in the Amazon books as well. So that's a bit disappointing. Yeah, see, I love the one with the peacock, so I printed this out already. So yeah, this is all my Heather Valentin pictures. Then I have a lot by Fabrica Fantasy. I have a lot of, or some of her books, and then I have some of their single pages. This is Goddess of Myth, and again I have printed this out to see what all pictures are in. This is the cover image, and these are the pictures that are in the book. So basically it's all kinds of mythological pictures. Pretty sure they have names too, but I couldn't tell you. Again, there's one, you know, with the foxes. And this is like, again, an Asian or Japanese one. Really love these. Really love her art. And I printed out one. This is Inari near the mirror pond. That's how it looks. Big. Really love her art. And I also printed out another Inari in the magical garden. Then I got Forest Spirits 1. The images are a bit blurry, so it's harder to see what the picture would look like. But I'm glad I, you know, actually can show you something, because if you have digital files, it's hard to, you know, have a flip through them unless you actually print them, like I've seen a couple of people do, and which I should do myself. So this is the Water Fairy and the Dragon. This is the Forest Keeper. And this is one I actually did in 2019. This is the Forest Witch. I think I did all of this with Pablo, and I based her skin and the dress with markers. Really love the reflection of her in the water. Forest Witch by Fabrica Fantasy. You know, he just tried the water and started over. Then I own Forest Spirits 2. I think you can get all of her books printed as well on their website, I think. Don't think they are available on Amazon or anywhere. Or digitally. So this is the Forest Keeper. The Forest Elf. So cute. This is Young Deer and Little Water Spirit. Then I have another one that I think is so awesome. This is the Fantasy Queens by them. But the pictures are so detailed, they don't really come over well in that small overview. Do they? Let's see, I've printed out this one. This is called just Beautiful Nymph. The Vampire Marchioness. I love the little guy here. So sweet. Look at them. They're so happy. And this is the Gnome Princess. Then I got Sea Tales by them. I really love this one too. Sea Tales. So good. And I only printed out one of the Beautiful Mermaid. I think some of these aren't complete. I think some of these I only got some images of and not the whole book. I don't think this is the whole book. Then we have Creatures of Magic, and again I don't think this is the whole book. This is the Summer Fairy, which I suppose would make her the Spring Fairy. So this is all I had by Fabrica Fantasy, and then the other part of this book is Jeremiah Kettner. He also has an Etsy store, and I don't think you can get his stuff printed. You can only get it digitally, and I have a lot of his girls. He has, I have the pocket coloring book number 1. I think he has a second one out, so that's where all these girls are from, and it's obviously very Japanese inspired, as you can tell. And you can get, as I said, here's the pocket coloring volume 2. You can get these, or you can just get the ones, the single pictures. I love these. Yeah, I don't think I have neither done anything nor printed them out in big, which is a bit stupid, because if I don't, then how am I going to do that? At the moment I don't even have a printer set up, so I couldn't. So yeah, I have those two. Oh, this is the October 2018 collection. I think I have this wish listed on Etsy. I don't realize I already had it. Oh. I think this is a freebie by him. I've seen this. So yeah, this is Jeremiah Kettner and Fabrica Fantasy. Then this is my binder where I have a whole lot of Hannah Lynn. I have a lot of Hannah Lynn books. I don't own any of them printed because, again, I love Hannah Lynn, I love her art, and I know if I would buy a book in paper, I would never work in it because I would be annoyed at the paper itself. But Hannah Lynn, this is the case where now the digital files are more expensive than the book if you buy them printed on Amazon. It didn't used to be like that, yeah, but it's now, so it's a bit sad. And I'm debating what to do now. I'm actually maybe I'm going to buy one of her newer books in paper now. So this is Enchanted Faces. I think it was one of her first. I think you can get 2 different versions of it, because the Enchanted Faces book itself is half size, and I got the version with the full size pictures, but I still like to print them half, because I like lots of her girls just done in half, as you can see in a moment. So this is just the page that Hannah Lynn provides herself, the overview over all the girls in the book. So I just printed this out, as with the other books. I think that's where I got the idea from. And these are the 2 that I did. This is Windy, I did in 2018. Oh, Windy I did in 2018, and this is Janessa, also 2018. I do think I followed a tutorial here. I'm pretty sure it's by Sky, Dream in Color. With her I'm not too sure, but I used to follow a lot of tutorials back in the day, so it's likely that I did with her as well. I really love her. This is done with Prismacolors, and I think this is done with Inktense. I'm pretty sure this is water-based medium. And I don't think I had Neocolor yet at that time. Yeah, so February 2018, the only 2 I have done. And as you can see, I mean, I could have printed them out in A4, but I do like in half size. It's quicker to color, and you don't have as many big spaces. Then I have Mermaids, Fairies and Other Girls of Whimsy. I really love this one too. Yeah, you probably know the book. let me just get you up a bit so that you can actually see some of these. It's all kinds, and again, I really like having this digitally so that I can print it out in smaller size if I want to. Like this one, this is Misty Morning. I really don't think I would do her in A4, but half-sized. And the book itself, if you got the book, it's always A4. So this is a advantage if you get this digitally. Or again, this one, Vera, has so many big spaces, I would just print this half-sized. And the Ice Princess here, on the other hand, if you printed this half-sized, a lot of her detail would vanish, I think. So it always depends. This continues here. Lots of famous pictures. I think it's a very popular book. I bet you've seen this. And I have done one of here. This is Kathleen. I did this in March 2018, and I'm pretty sure I followed the tutorial here too. All my mermaids look the same. They have red hair and they have this tealish tail. It's just, you know, I've watched Ariel work and I can't help it. Then I have Maui Mermaids and Island Whimsicals. Really love this one too. I really do. This is so good. So many good pictures in here. Again, you know, as with many artists, especially with Hannah Lynn, you can really see her art evolve over time, and the newer the pictures, the more I like them, I think. And when she came to this book and her following books, I think that's where I really like her style the best. Don't think I've done anything from here, sadly. Then I have Fairy Tale Princesses and Storybook Darlings. So this is only 25, and this is all fairy tales, obviously. You know, the book is very popular, and I've done To Be Human, so Ariel. And as you can tell, yeah, my mermaids all look the same. Did this a year after I did the other. You can see. And I've used a lot of stickles in her hair. I used white Posca pen for the clouds to just white them out. Not completely successfully, I should go over this again. And I tried to do an acrylic wash to make the underwater more underwater, but I wasn't really successful, I think. I don't even know whether it shows up on camera, maybe this part does. But yeah, all in all, I really like this. I'm pretty sure you can tell I based a lot of this with marker. I really like to do this because it goes quicker, especially for the bigger spaces. I am confused. Didn't we just have this? Oh, yeah, we have, because I page to the wrong. There we go. So next up is Tattoo Darlings. Again, this is very popular. You've probably seen a lot of them, and these again, I'm very glad I have them in digital so that I can print them half-sized if I want to, because like this one, for example, or this one, they are awesome. But if you don't want to have this one, that big spaces, you could do them half-sized. And I did one in here. I did this as a buddy colorway Citizen in 2019. Again, the background is Neocolor 2. Whenever I say Neocolor, I mean Neocolor 2. I don't know what the water is. It looks like Neocolor as well, actually. And she has lots of glitter in her hair again, and on her clothes. And really love this one. I also really love the one Citizen did. So this is what's she called? flamingo sun. Yeah, flamingo sun. Well, because of the flamingo. Then I have A Whimsy Girl's Christmas. Also an older book by Hannah Lynn. Let me just get you up. Lots of just, you know, Christmas themed ones. Then I have Victorian Darlings. Again, only 25. And I have not done any of these, unfortunately. And then I have Steampunk Darlings, which I also have in a Coloring Heaven magazine. So I wouldn't need to print any of these out. I can just go for the Coloring Heaven one. Then in the back here, I think I have some printouts. As well. Like these. And this one. Maybe I should just put them in so that I can tell. This one, I think I was in a Christmas mood when I printed these and wanted to do them. I think they're all from Christmas one. Oh, and these don't belong in here. So the sneak peek for the next one. I really should sort them in where they belong. Okay. And then the last folder, I'm hoping my battery holds up. Okay. My last folder is just miscellaneous digital files I have and just some other goodies. This is Fairy Tale Princess by Mystic Art Mirrors. I got a signed art print from her, and got a signed line art from her. And then I just collected all the cards and stuff because I love her. I love her style, and I have some cards here that I collected of her original art. We'll get to her stuff later, in a very much later part. So then I have Dragons with Pets by Becca Gollins. And oh my god, these are just the sweetest little things. Again, I printed these out. All the little ones I have. I don't think this exists as a printout book. You can only get these digitally, and just look at the little sweeties. Look at them, aren't they just the cutest? This one with the little mice. Or this one hugging a little foxy. Yeah, those are just, dragons with pets. They are what they say, the one with the kitty. All of them have just a little pet friend with them. I love these. Look at this one with the elephant. It's just hilariously adorable. This one. Oh, I love all of these. This one, see the little bat. And I've done the one with the bunny for bunny color along in March 2019, and I've printed out the one with the kitty because I really should go and do this one. Then I got the Halloween one because I'm not a fan of Halloween, but if it's cute, then I'm all up for it. So with the one with the kitty, the good thing with Halloween is there are usually lots of kitties. Mice here, dragon in a pirate costume, and a couple goes like this. So amazing. And I did one here too. I printed out the one with the kitty, and I did the one with this one. Again for color along. I was very busy in March 2019 apparently. This is for color Halloween in March. Yeah. One. I'm pretty sure I did most of this with a marker base and then just shaded in with pencils. Isn't he sweet? Then I got Dice Dragons. So this is just, it's all by Becca Gollins. And she has an Etsy store, so where you can get all of this stuff. So these are just, you know, dragons with dice, and that's where these belong to. Really need to get on with that and just put them in. And now I have Sirena by Made Rubio. This used to be like a printed coloring book that went out of print, and you couldn't get this anymore anywhere, and I loved this so much, and you couldn't, and I was heartbroken. And the publishing company, I think this is Phoenix Amulet Publishing, they made it so that you could download, or that you could buy the digital version of this. I think it was on their homepage, Phoenix Amulet Publishing. Phoenix, like the phoenix. I printed out small, like an overview picture of these again, but my printer ran out of ink, and the pictures are pretty detailed, so it's not so easy to see. But isn't this gorgeous? It's so unique. It's so unique. So as I said, the original, yeah, I'm sorry though, these are pretty hard to see. The original book went out of print, but I hope if you like these, that you can still get the digital version. Yeah, they get pretty hard to see, I'm sorry. So then I got the sketchbook for coloring by Mariola Budek, the hair inspirations, which is basically just these 9 different hair drawings. And I mean, Mariola Budek is famous for her awesome hair. Then I also got, I think it's called Cute Friends. The title is here. As you can tell, my printer ran out of ink at this point. And these are just a couple of very, very, very cute pictures by her. Let's see, oh my god. Aren't those cute? And again, you know, a picture like this, I'd like to print in A5 and not in full-size A4. They are just so cute. There's also a picture I did by her. This is a freebie, I think, that she put out for like a contest, I think. So this is the one I did. Just roses. I don't think I've written down when I did this, and I'm pretty sure I did this all with, at least the roses I did with Pablo, and I think the gold I did with Prismacolor. And I really like the effect of on the little jewels here, and little accents are done with Posca. Then I have Moonlit Whale by Annie Stack Gerard. I backed her Kickstarter. And again, you can get this book printed as well, but I'm pretty sure you can only get it in the US for a reasonable price because of shipping. But I am also very sure that she has an Etsy store or a place where you can still buy her digital versions. She has at least one other book out that I've seen around a lot at the moment. So this is Moonlit Whale. It's all pictures have like a black background, or most of them have. And they're very, very detailed. Very detailed. So this is a case where I'm happy that I can just, you know, print the actual pictures bigger than they are in the book, because I think the book's pretty small. Oh, isn't this amazing? I hope the camera picks up pictures properly so that you can see. It's very, very small. It's just I just made this for myself to see what I have, because if I just look into the PC, then I will forget. Then I got Hidden Paradise by Chris Lopez. Again, the same thing as with the Sirena coloring book. This was available to buy as a printed book, and then it went out of print, and the Phoenix Amulet Publishing Company put this out to buy digitally. which I did because I was so happy to finally get this. So this is Hidden Paradise by Chris Lopez. And again, I apologize because sometimes the lines are very hard to see. And this is just an assortment of different fantastical pictures. Lots of girls, but also you have, you know, a little gnome. This little guy, whatever he is. A castle. A mermaid. Very unique. Very, very unique. So I was very happy when they allowed this to be bought digitally. I hope you can still buy them. Phoenix Amulet Publishing. I got these on their homepage. Love this one. Okay, we have another random Christine Karen here that doesn't belong here. Should put this in her own folder. Okay, Christina Karen again. And apparently my thingy expired. I used for printing all the smalls. I need to put them in the folder where they belong. Yeah, this is the fantasy and fairy tale coloring book. Isn't that the character? I think that's the characters one I have. Yeah, and you barely can see. Unfortunately, I'm very sorry about that. But these belong to the pictures I showed you earlier. Here, this is a little sneak peek on something we're going to get to later. Then I have some Yam Puff. Those are all her freebie pages. I think you can go to her homepage and download them, or you can go to her Etsy store and buy the whole set. She also has lots of more different girls out you can get on her Etsy store. I really love her art. It's very chibi. I always meant to get some of her other stuff, but then I never did because I have so much stuff. I have a lot of her girls. I love this one. The keys. And then I have this one where I only did the background, and I think I did the background with Neo Color 2s, and then added dots with Coliro colors. See the shimmery one, the shimmer. And then I started doing her hair, and I think I don't know what I did, but I smeared her face. Okay, see, and that discouraged me, so I stopped. I don't know what I smeared on this. I mean, yeah, this is on paper that Amberly sent to me for trying out. This is watercolor paper. So this is one of the girls by Yam Puff. I don't know. As I said, Amberly sent this to me. So I don't know whether it's one of the freebies or whether one you can buy from her. But I love her stuff. So this is Yam Puff. This is how you write her, and she has an Etsy store out. I do have at least one more digital coloring book. I think it's only one. I hope it's only one. I got after I had printed all of this out, so I don't have anything to show you. Unfortunately, it's by Elizabeth Arbour, and if you remember when we looked at part 1 and I had the Coloring Heaven issue by her, I mentioned that I thought that I had an inkling I might have bought a coloring book by her, and I did. I'm going to maybe just show a picture of this here somewhere. I think she has an Etsy where you can buy her stuff, because I love Elizabeth Arbour. So yeah, these are, I think, most of my digital coloring books and digital images. And now my phone is really running out of battery, so in the part 3 we get to the really big ones, to my Swedish coloring books and Johanna Basford and such. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching till here. I hope it was, you know, interesting to you. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments. And yeah, I hope we'll see each other again for part 3. Bye!